Hey, welcome everyone. They say AI is going to take your job. We, JP and I, say it's just going to help you do it better and maybe save your weekend. For me, save a day. For JP, who knows, save a garden? Welcome to Saved by the Prompt, the show where we stop talking about the future of AI and all that techno jargon, blah, 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 and start talking to you about how to use it right now. And look, we're learning this in real time. If you listened to our last episode, we were both frustrated and went all over the place. You don't have to be a Screech level super genius to make this stuff work. You can be Slater or Kelly or even Zach just looking for a shortcut. We're here to learn together and experiment because at the end of the day, the right prompt always, maybe not always, almost always gets the job done. I'm Brian. I'm a baker.
I'm JP. I'm a pickleball player.
We're here to find cool, fun, awesome new uses of AI in daily life. So here's the format. One of us is going to describe how we used a prompt this week and walk you through a show and tell so you can see how it actually went. We're going to share not just the input, but the output. And then at the end, we're going to ask two questions. Were you saved by the prompt? And how many bells would you give it, the rating? That's it. So to get going, JP, can you kick us off?
Happy to, Brian. Way to set us up, partner. I am going to share my screen here
Show and tell.
and go to crazy. So the last two episodes, we've kind of talked about fixing things and we're trying to make our lives better. And it's funny, we've kind of gravitated towards this genre of AI. And this episode is no different. This episode, I am sharing a prompt on how to fix the door on my 2015 Nissan Pathfinder. Let me
Okay.
bring this up. As you can see here, the interior door handle on the passenger side is broken. This winter in Central Oregon got really cold. It was actually a pretty mild winter, but one day it was particularly cold. My wife, Christine, went to pull the door handle and get out of the door, and all we heard was a pop.
Did you just
And
blame this on Christine, is what I heard?
yeah, not really. Probably the car's past its prime, but she still
Okay.
runs.
There's a pop. A pop.
Yeah, and she was trapped. She can't get out of the car. So
Oh,
I'm kind of thinking this is either kidnap mode in the car where your passenger can't leave, or it's enforced chivalry mode, such that now whoever the driver is has to get out after you park, go around and open the door for their passenger. So I am properly named James. That's what the J stands for. So I'm assuming my, home James, chauffeur inner ego here, and I have to get out and open the door for my passenger, which probably is illegal, probably has safety concerns, and I should get it fixed.
okay.
So this handle be broke and I need to fix it. So my prompt this week, Brian, was please help me figure out how to fix the inside passenger door on my 2015 Pathfinder. I have attached one picture of the inside and one picture of the outside. The interior door handle is totally broken and kind of snapped when it broke. Now, the passenger is unable to let themselves out of the vehicle. Can I do the repair myself? So, Brian, when we thought of this podcast and doing this, one of our inspirations were Click and Clack, the Tappet brothers
Absolutely.
at Car Talk. And so I just thought it was appropriate to have a car related prompt. And, Car Talk's not around anymore. I love that show. Those guys
Definitely.
were amazing. So this would have been a Car Talk episode, or at least one of the call-ins during their show. But we'll try it this way. So this is Claude, what you're looking at, and this is a 2015 Nissan Pathfinder interior door handle repair. So it named it the prompt itself, or the response, or this chat session itself. So it told me what I'm dealing with, and short answer down there is good news.
Easy.
Yes, this is very DIY friendly. Difficulty 3 out of 10, time 45 to 60 minutes.
So you're gonna say it's done. It's that easy. This is great.
Yeah, right. So what I figured I'd do is I would share this prompt and this response,
Okay.
and for episode 4, I will do this repair and see, but I have to admit, Brian, I'm kind of nervous because the bar has been set, right? It's
Yeah.
a 3 out of 10 difficulty, and it should take no more than an hour. So, I feel like my man card is on the table here, and it might be taken away if I can't do this in the allotted time.
Okay. Did you like the responses that it gave you? Like,
Loved it.
I see what you'll need there, or are you gonna go through this the next time?
No, I'll go through it real quick because I'll recap what my, intentions are here,
Great.
and I actually did some of the pre-shopping it said, but Brian, one thing you have to notice,
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
the T20 Torx is back.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh, do you want me to bring it out there so you have one?
Yeah, would you bring it on the plane,
I
please?
absolutely will.
Don't get stopped by TSA, though. But if you tuned into episodes 1 and 2, Brian was struggling with his oven and the T20 Torx. And so if you haven't listened to those episodes, go back and listen and hear how he did not fix his oven.
And a
Um,
Torx is not an Allen wrench, right?
we learned something, Brian.
Yes, yes.
Totally. So it gave me what you'll need. It gave me step by step, and it gave me some pro tips. And the pro tips is what I
Ooh,
wanted to focus on just here in closing and out. It said, watch first, search YouTube for this search term, several solid walkthroughs.
hmm.
The second bullet, I was a little, but don't force the pry tool near clips or you'll break more clips. So I don't know if it's expecting me to break clips and I'm going to break more clips and what this pry tool is. I don't have a pry tool, so we'll see. But I also thought snap a photo of the rod cable routing before you disconnect anything was awesome. And this should be way cheaper than the 150 to 250 labor estimate. So it was pretty cool. I am ready to go. I'm ready to try and see if I can make this work. I did go ahead in preparation for this repair as
Yes.
it's going to be. Um,
Whoa. You
I
watched the
went
video.
and Googled the video on YouTube of the door repair. So I'm going to watch this video before I do the repair. And it also mentioned I need to buy a spare part. So obviously I have to order the spare part now.
Huh.
I went to Rock Auto, which I had never heard of, that Claude recommended. And Brian, you and I grew up in e-commerce. I had
You love this
e-commerce
site, don't you?
circa 1999 flashbacks here. I was like, holy smokes, man. Like,
Yep.
I have to guess this is like an old PHP site.
They
Like,
never updated it. It's like, find your car, find the year,
oh
find
my
the
gosh.
model, find the this, find the
I put
that.
it in the search box and I didn't get anything back. I don't know, man. Like, I just had fond memories of what shopping on the internet used to be like. And so then I gave up trying to go to the little guy at Rock Auto and I ended up at Amazon and I found my spare part.
Okay, so
So,
a couple of questions, JP.
yes, sir.
Do you think it said 3 out of 10 because it thinks the project is a 3 out of the fix is a 3 out of 10, or Claude knows a lot about you and knows that you fix things and knows that you're capable and
No,
like, and
absolutely.
they're
No, Claude, if Claude knew me, it would probably say, for most guys, this is a 3 out of 10. For you, JP, this is an 8 out of 10.
okay. 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 So another question before we get to our meaty questions.
Hmm.
Do you have confidence that you can do this?
I have to admit, I have a little bit of nervousness around taking off the interior door
Yes.
panel, like the whole thing and exposing the guts. And it's not so much taking it off, but I'm
Putting it
worried
back.
about putting it back on and what's going to look like after and Like, is there gonna be stuff hanging out? Is it gonna be a little flappy at the seam? I don't know. I'm a little nervous of how it's gonna end up, but I will keep you posted.
Yeah, I'd be more concerned that the work that I do causes more damage. Therefore, I have to, it's going to end up being a $3,000 repair based on my work.
Yeah, like, I can see a whole new door panel in my future really quick.
Ha! Okay, so JP, were you saved by the prompt?
TBD. Tune in for more info. I am going to attempt this repair here in before episode 4, and I will keep you posted. My goal, if it's only an hour, like, I'm gonna order the parts today and get on it.
Perfect. And so I guess maybe you'll have the same answer, but how many bells?
So, I think I'm gonna give a prefix Bell rating of 8 out of 10, just
Whoa.
for the fact that I was really excited that it's given me the confidence and the motivation to attempt this fix because of the 3 out of 10 rating, right? Like, it's like, all right. I even showed my wife. I'm like, look, 3 out of 10. I can
Simple.
do it.
Snap.
So,
I like what you said that it gave you the confidence. I
yeah,
mentioned this last episode also, even though I wasn't able to fix my oven, it gave me the confidence that maybe I can do some repairs around the house, which I didn't think I could before. I'm very apt to just saying, yes, let's call someone to fix this. So it's nice to, I like that AI is giving me that confidence that maybe I could do these things myself. Okay, so for me, there's some personal identifiable information. So I'm gonna show you the prompt, show the audience the prompt in Google Docs, and then switch over to Gemini, which is what I use.
fair enough.
So
Would you please post your social security number and credit card number?
the answer is no,
Darn it.
definitely not. No, 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 no. Okay,
Don't
but
blame you.
there's some good stuff here. So if people want to hack me, I'm sure they can. So I gave it a really, really long prompt. And I think, JP, I'm noticing a difference. I think, shorter ones than you. I know today's was a little bit longer, but I'm wondering if there's a different strategy between you and us, you and me, and if it even matters. So I am going on a trip and I'm renting a car. And I always have this question: do I get insurance with the rental car?
We
And my
all have this
dad,
question, Brian.
what? What? Say that again?
We all have this question every
We do.
time.
We do. There's so much pressure. They're so good at upselling it. So what my go-to is ask my dad. And my dad always says, no, you don't need that. And I'm like, well, dad, okay. So I asked AI. I never, and I just explain, I'm very honest with AI. I never understand what car insurance I need if I rent a car at the airport. I will pay for the rental car with my American Express card that has the following policies. I gave it a link to the policy
Wow.
and my car insurance through X. I'm not going to tell you which policy, which insurance company I
Sure.
use. But I did give it the declarations page. So in the prompt, I actually attached the PDF of the declaration page so it knows my coverage.
I would never think of doing that, man. That's wild.
And I even said, I asked my insurance company through a chat, do I need to get insurance? And they said, and so I included this in the prompt. Generally, you're going to be covered in a rental car, just like you'd be in your own car. Your coverage transfers whether you're renting a vehicle through a rental agency or a car sharing service like Zero, Zipcar, etc. Keep in mind that you can only drive in the United States. This is all from my insurance company. Also, coverage is limited up to 30 days per rental. Then I said, I've attached my car insurance policy for reference. Is there any reason for me to pay additional insurance that budget rental car is offering? And I even shared and attached a screenshot of here in my rental. I have loss damage waiver. I have this, I have that. So that's what I asked it. It's a very long prompt. But I was serious to getting the bottom of this. So let me switch back into Gemini. Give me a second. Sorry, audience. We'll get much better at this. Okay, so here's its response. Navigating the rental counter can feel like a high stakes guessing game. But your existing coverage with, now you know which insurance company, and American Express actually does most of the heavy lifting. Here's the breakdown of how your current policies compare to the 3 specific options budget is covering. So it goes through loss damage waiver, cover the car. It goes through cover myself, called PAE, and cover my liability, SLI. So those are the three groups of insurance which most rental car coverage rent, most rental car coverage, I can't say it, JP. Most rental
You're on
cars
your own,
offer.
buddy. I'm not bailing you out this time.
Thanks. Okay. So the nice thing was, look, your progressive coverage, you have collision and comprehensive coverage. I don't necessarily need it. It said
Right.
verdict. Budgets LDW is largely redundant.
Wow.
Awesome. Cover myself. It said skip it.
Wow.
And then cover my liability, my verdict. This is the one to consider. While
Oh.
Progressive covers you $100,000 is relatively low if you were to be at fault in a major accident. Budgets, SLI usually boosts
Mm.
this limit to $1 million. So, JP, I'm liking this response.
Yeah.
It went even further, though. A pro tip for your Amex card.
Mm.
You can
Wait,
enroll.
Brian.
Yes.
Notice Gemini and Claude both are using the pro tip feature.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Anyways, little side note. I just noticed that.
I wonder where they're getting that from.
Why? Why pro
Yeah.
tip?
So this is what it said. Since you use an American Express card, you can enroll in premium car rental protection before your trip. I'm like, what?
Mhm.
It goes on and says usually a flat fee of $12.25 to $24.95 for the entire rental versus budget's $25 a day.
Day. How many days are you renting for?
I'm renting for 5 days.
Yeah, I got it.
Like, this is incredible savings here. So I'm going to stop sharing there and just complete the story. I was so impressed. I went to American Express. I read this policy and I'm like, I'm totally getting this. I probably rent rental cars like 5 to 10 times a year. I do a lot of
Mm.
traveling. I love traveling. And I always have this question. Now I have the American Express card and know I'm covered. And I'm
Wow.
paying almost nothing for it versus this $25 a day. Now, the other thing I'll mention is that when I went in and went and applied for coverage from American Express, there were two options. And, Gemini came back like a champ and said, you don't need the more expensive option. I'm like,
Wow.
great. So it saved me money twice, JP.
But the moral of the story is dad was right.
That was pretty right. That's a great point. I should call my dad after this and thank him.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, so I think there are two things going on here. One is you're often covered by your own
Mm.
insurance policy that you have,
Mhm.
and you're often covered by your credit card. It seems like American Express has a basic level, and then you can pay for more, which is a lot cheaper
Sure.
than paying for it at the counter.
Sure, but and the larger point beside dad's was right is that AI has finally answered this existential question you've had for how many years of your adult life over how many
All of it.
periods of rental car days you've made. This question is now forever answered.
Oh, that's a great point. It like light bulb went off. It's giving me the confidence.
There you go.
It's giving me the confidence to try to fix things. It's giving me the confidence to be like, nope, I don't need that.
Mhm.
And I think that goes back to a point which you and I have discussed, where I don't think this gets rid of all jobs. That's a different discussion, but like, it can make you, me as a worker, me as a human being, smarter. It can make me more efficient. It can make me more confident. And I think that is a huge benefit that lots of people aren't talking about.
100%. And lower stress because whether it's high stress or low stress, there is some pressure with insurance because accidents in the future is unknowable that now like, I'm good.
Yeah, it feels good to know that. It really feels good to know that. Ah,
Such a simple thing, but now you can rest easy on your travels, Brian.
yes. Okay, so I think that's all for today.
Wait.
No, no.
Brian, were you saved by the prompt?
Good point. I was saved by the prompt.
Great. And 1 to 10, how many bells?
9.
Yes.
This is a good one.
This is
This
a
is a good
good
one.
one.
Okay, great. Thanks, JP. For our audience, homework for you. Try this prompt for yourself. Try it on ChatGPT. Try it on Claude. Test things out. We're gonna drop the exact text in the show notes, JP. That's a new one for us. And we'd love to hear from you. Have you used it in the same way? Have you used it in a different way? This is a community that we want to build and learn from. We don't know all the answers. Hopefully, we'll get some from you. Hopefully, we'll get some from AI. That's it
Right.
for now. Class dismissed. Until next time, where we get more information on JP's cool car fix and whether he's still married.
That is the cliffhanger. Way to go, Brian.
Thanks, JP.
Take it easy.